Hey everyone, welcome back to my Halloween edition reviews. And this is a movie I could have sworn I reviewed at some point. But I looked through my entire channel, I even searched it on my main page, and I couldn't find it. But if I haven't reviewed it, well, I'm reviewing it now. 13 Ghosts. Again, I could have sworn I reviewed this. Uh, but anyways, this, of course, is a remake of a William Castle movie. It was the very first 3D movie to be made, and here's how it worked. Uh, you had the blue lens on the top and the red lens on the bottom, and the gimmick was look at the blue, you're looking at a good ghost. Look at the red, you're looking at a bad ghost. And I watched the original one a year or so back. Very different from the remake. Of course, most remakes don't really. They try to be similar to the original, but then again, they try to be different. If there's any haters out there of this movie, I can understand, but I liked the movie. I really did. Uh, my uncle actually went to see this in the theater opening night, and he had a fun time. And I never heard of 13 Ghosts when it came out. Like, I didn't even know it was a remake. He bought it on DVD, and that's how I got to see it. And my aunt was nice enough to buy me a copy for my birthday a couple years back. Uh, and uh, let's get into the story itself. Arthur Criticos, played very well by Tony Shalhoub. I think he's a really good actor, not director. He played in the show Monk. This was way after he made this. Uh, William Castle. He he is a really good director. I like some of his stuff, like Mr. Sardonicus, House on Haunted Hill. Of course, I like the '90s remake way better than I do the original. Uh, I will eventually review House on Haunted Hill if I ever get it. Uh, I could probably find it in Walmart somewhere since it's the Halloween season. But anyways, 13 Ghosts is about a dad played by Tony Shalhoub. His wife died. Thankfully, we don't get to see her die, but you hear it. Uh, and she was killed in a fire. I think it was her birthday. Uh, and it tries to make you feel something for the main characters, and it works. Like, I felt sorry for the dude. And then we get into his kids. We've got Bobby, who is trying to be like a reporter on his little uh, radio set that he's got. We've got uh, Maggie, who's not his kid, but she's the nanny for the kids. And we've got Shannon Elizabeth. Uh, the first movie I ever saw of hers was Jack Frost, and I liked it. I do not like the second one, but I do like the first one, Jack Frost. Uh, Anybody who's never seen that movie, it's a pretty cheesy horror movie, but it's a really fun movie to watch. But anyways, she's come a long way since she did Jack Frost. She's did stuff like Scary Movie, the Night of the Demons remake. Uh, I think I think she might have been in a couple other movies, horror movies I'm trying to think of. Uh, and she's a good actress. I liked her. Anyways, Arthur gets a knock on his door by a lawyer who pretty much shows them what they're getting into. Just a random lawyer just knocking on the door, uh, saying, "Hey, you've inherited this house by a great uncle of his, Arthur's great uncle." If anybody got confused, um, and they decide, "Oh, we're just gonna drop everything and go to this house." And so they get packed up, and they're going, and it's done to this terrible rap song. Like, I like some rap, but this song I just didn't like. Um, it even includes a music video of scenes from the movie, and it's done to that song, and I'm like, I like the video itself, but I just turn down the music when I watch it. I pop in some Satanic or maybe even some Razakel a little bit. Heck, I can make my own video if I wanted to, and if I had the equipment to, I'd make a 13 Ghosts music video using some of my music. Not music I performed, but of artists I like. We've also got Raw Digga as Maggie, and she, the character I didn't mind, but I just don't find Raw Digga to be a good actress in my opinion. I haven't seen a whole lot of movies with her in them, this being the only one I ever saw her in. She's probably made more movies, but she's better known for her rapping than anything. Uh, I don't like her music. Couldn't get into it. I felt like Lil Kim was a bit better, and that's not saying much since I don't like Lil Kim's music either. Uh, anyways, they're going to this house, and when they finally get around to it, an electrician, aka a power guy, is there trying to fix some of the electricity in the house. But if you I should point out the beginning, of course. The beginning, it shows uh two ghost hunters. One played by F. Murray Abraham, who also is the uncle of Arthur, and the ghost hunter by the name of Dennis, played very well by Matthew Lillard. I like his acting. I liked him in Scooby Doo. I liked him in Scream. Uh, I liked him in some other stuff too. Uh, he's just an all-around really good actor, and the character I think is pretty funny. Yeah, not the most best humorous person, but I thought he was pretty funny as this character. And if anybody is wondering, is this anything like the original? No. Here's the only thing they kept from the original. The glasses. There's this certain type of glasses that you have to wear in order to see the ghosts. Uh, and that was pretty much the 3D gimmick in the original. Sorry, I'm opening and closing the case while I do this. I might as well show what's on the inside. There's the disc, exactly the same thing as the cover. Okay, there's some of the ghosts. That's the jackal. I think he's a really cool ghost, or it is a really cool ghost. Reminds me of Marilyn Manson artwork. If any, if nobody out there has seen Marilyn Manson's artwork, it's really interesting. That's the best way I can put it. It's very interesting. But regardless of Marilyn Manson artwork or not, the ghosts in this are really cool. We've got one called the Angry Princess, uh, the infant child of the dying mother, which is two ghosts. We've got the withered lover, who is Arthur's wife. She was captured as a ghost, as the fourth ghost. Uh, we've got the jackal, like I said, he looks a little bit like Marilyn Manson artwork. Uh, we've got the hammer. We've got the bound woman. We've got the torso. And I'm not going to list all 13 of these ghosts, but there's a twist on who the 13th ghost is. I won't give anything away, but it's not really all that exciting, but it tried to be exciting by doing this, but I'm like, I could see what they were going for, but I'm like, mm, do I, do I really, do I really care that much that 13th Ghost is who it is? It's either he or she. I won't say unless you've seen the movie, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But did you feel any feelings for the 13th Ghost? Like I did a little bit. This much. Uh, this much, a little bit. And I I cared a little bit for who the 13th Ghost was, but I'm like, that isn't really all that surprising if you've seen most of William Castle's movies. And Dark Castle is pretty much a studio that does remakes of William Castle movies. Like they remade House of Wax, which is one of my favorite remakes. Uh, not because Paris Hilton dies, but that's a really fun thing for a movie, getting to see that. Abomination of celebrities. She's not a celebrity. She's not even a good fucking actress. How she got famous is beyond me. Like, I guess if you look pretty, you end up getting famous. But, anyways, jokes aside about Paris Hilton, not Perez Hilton, I think he's pretty funny. Uh, but this movie, gore wise, it's damn good. Special effects wise, when it comes to like the spells on the walls in the house, I'm not going into great detail of this movie since I think a lot of people out there have already seen this, but hardly anybody who uses YouTube, I don't imagine them seeing the original. I remember very little about the original, other than it was the first 3D movie, and the gimmick was the good ghost being the blue, and the red ghost being the bad. And I think that's really odd when you could just turn it sideways and look through both of them. And when it's shown on TV on demand, uh, it's completely normal stuff. It's black and white, like every one of William Castle's movies, because he came out in the 50s, I think. Either the 40s or the 50s. I'm pretty sure it's the 50s because Mr. Sardonicus, I think, came out in 1956. Hell, maybe even 1952. I forget, so bear with me. Uh, the only movie of his I got is The House on Haunted Hill, the original one, and I am not reviewing the original one because I don't feel like watching that movie ever again. Uh, but I do like the '90s remake with Ali Larter and Ty Diggs, Ty Diggs, however you want to pronounce his name. Uh, I think the directors do a really good job. I want to get. I know the names, but I don't really know what they do. So I'm looking. Okay, here we go. Produced by Joel Silver, Robert Zemeckis, and Gilbert Adler. Uh, Robert Zemeckis. We know what movie he made, and it's a great series. I loved it, and I'll probably review it either in December or review it sometime in the New Year's. But anyways, the punchline is the welcome mat is out. Step inside if you dare. I, I might as well show the back. That's the Hammer standing behind Matthew Lillard. That's F. Murray Abraham, and that's the Angry Princess. Each ghost has its pretty much the way they died is pretty much the name of the ghosts they are. Mm, the only one I didn't really get was the the infant of the dying mother, because I'm not making fun of fat people, but uh, is this a grown man or is it like a giant adult baby uh, who I'm not trying to offend people here, so I don't really know. Is it supposed to be an adult baby or is it just supposed to be a baby period with who's really giant? Can somebody explain that to me? Uh, the dying mother, I get. It's a little woman. Uh, she's feeding her baby. I assume it's a baby boy. At least that's the way it looks. But the ghosts overall, I liked them. I thought they were really cool. Granted, some have some of the same artwork and it gets confusing. Like the Juggernaut, I don't see why it was named that. Well, I guess because he kills people in a single instant. He gets the job done when it comes to killing. Um, we've got some scenes where they're breaking the walls uh, of the house itself so they can get past the ghosts without getting hurt. And Dennis does a really stupid thing where he goes up against the hammer and the hammer kicks his ass. But anyways, he tries to save Arthur, so he's he's doing it in the name of good, but uh he died for someone he didn't even know. So I find that kind of weird. Well, Arthur is a good person, so it's not all that weird. It's not all that bad either. But anyways, as we move forward within the movie, Rod Digga has to do her rap thing. When she's trying to destroy pretty much the film or recording of the spells being read, she ends up mixing them, and I swear to God, they must have stolen this out of uh, some DJ artist studio stuff because It sounds more like a mix tape. Not really a mixtape, but uh, vinyl stuff. You know, the wicka wicka wicka. Sorry, I can't do anything that involves a rap. So just bear with me on this. You guys probably know what I mean. The vinyl scratching stuff, DJ studio kind of stuff. Well, that's what it sounded like. In the ending, there's an extra scene, not at the end credits, thankfully, but before the end credits, there's the scene that's pretty funny that I laughed at it. I got a good chuckle out of it. Um, this movie came out in trying to get the year right. 2001. I was 8 years old, and I just really enjoyed it. Uh, Now, actually, come to think of it, I must have been about 8. Yeah, 8 years old. But I was pretty much 7 because this came out back in Halloween and my birthday's out in November. But I liked it. I liked this movie. I can see myself watching it. Sorry, my dog is in the background. Uh, Come on, Simon. Come on. No, not you, Domino. Come here, Simon. Everybody, I want you to meet my little dog. If I can get her over here, get her in the frame. Well, anyways, you saw my dog a little bit. Uh, anyways, trying to have a special guest with me. anyways, I'm smiling under my mask. uh, the the special features are a good amount. We've got an audio commentary, but it doesn't say who. Uh, Documentary 13 Ghosts Revealed. Ghost Files. Haunted House Full of Poltergeist Profiles. I think that's pretty fun. A Tricky Excess Club Reel. That's the music video I'm talking about. I don't like the music, but I do like the video. Cast film highlights, theatrical trailer, scene access, which isn't really a special feature at all. Setup for languages English and France, dubbed in Quebec. Sorry, I can't pronounce the word. To save my life, I can't pronounce the word. Subtitles English, French, and Espanol, or English, French, and Spanish. Enhanced features for DVD-ROM PC. Link to the original theatrical website and other locations. Log in to future online events, which I did the DVD-ROM thing, but I didn't really like it. The movie is, of course, more entertaining than the DVD-ROM features. Who wants to pop in a DVD to go to a site when you can just type it in? Hell, 13ghosts.com. Is it really that hard to put in? Uh, and it's the number 1 3, not the word 13. But what do I give this movie? Um, I give it about. Trying to think real hard now because I do like the film, but it's not without its flaws. Some parts did drag, and some of the music sucked. Um, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Yeah, that might be a little too high, but I liked the movie. It's a movie I can see myself watching every couple of months. And I do. I do watch this movie every couple of months. Uh, and it's a great movie to watch in October, so if you don't like it, it's entirely understandable. If you like it, cool. I liked it. You like it. Everybody's happy. And it's everybody else's opinion. My opinion, your opinion, their opinion. Opinion, opinion, opinion. Sorry. Uh, anyways, uh, 8 out of 10. I like the film. Some people might say that rating is too high, but hey, it's my opinion. So, anyways, it's 25 minutes in, so I guess I'll go since I have nothing else to say about this film. Should people out there buy it? It all depends if you like ghost movies or not. If ghost movies are your thing, then check it out. Uh, don't expect much from Raw Digger. She's knock on wood type of acting. Uh, anyways, catch you later. Hopefully, you're all having a happy October. Peace.